Josh Moore, who's going to perhaps tell us about some methods for analysing patient data.
Yeah, and I realise that we're running over, so I'll keep it shorter and sweeter.
That's good. So I think we'll just take presentations, questions over coffee.
Yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, I'm Josh Moore. I'm a postdoc with Helen Byrne at the Centre of Mathematical Biology at Oxford. And among many things, such as modelling in terms of development and disease, our group is also interested in the analysis of spatial data, so looking at the spatial properties of data, whether that comes from imaging data or our model simulations. But really what that means is we like to think about how we like to quantify the spatial relationships we see, and sometimes the ones that we can't see inside of our imaging data. So really we're using this tool of spatial analysis as a kind of unified language to translate between both our kind of imaging data, our kind of from experimental work to our in silico work, right? So, we like to develop and apply lots of different types of mathematics and making sure they're interpretable to do this, to provide some sort of mechanistic insight into these biological questions or systems. And really, whatever kind of spatial data you have access to, so whether it's imaging or modeling data or hopefully both in a perfect scenario, you can ask some really interesting spatial questions at different resolutions. And what I mean by resolutions is now technology is advanced, you could ask things around subcells. So we could ask where transcripts are within a cell, and maybe in that space you might want to use spatial statistics to understand where these transcripts are relative to each other. How do they co-localize? Compare that against some null distribution. Whereas we could go, maybe you're thinking about the whole tissue. You've got a large sample, and for those, multiscale methods are important. So maybe you're taking persistent homology from topological data analysis, where you, in that perspective, you're really thinking about the kind of higher order structures. How connected is my data? What are the types of connectivity I'm seeing there? But really it's the kind of generality and interpretability of all these different fields of mathematics that allows them to be applied at any different scale, and that interpretation just then comes from the context of your data. What are you applying it to? So really I'm here today to present MuSpAn, which is a computational toolbox that unifies all these different types of mathematics into one single platform for multi-scale spatial analysis. And really what we're designing to do here is provide the communities like you guys the tools to conduct your own spatial analysis without having to deal with all the computational complexities that come with spatial data. And for us, that provides us then a platform to innovate in terms of the method development of spatial analysis. So in the interest of time, I realize how long we've got left for kind of posters. I'm going to keep it way sweeter than I normally would. We've got lots of different projects going on within the group that are leveraging MuSpAn in different ways, from quantitative spatial model development to spatial analysis method development to more biology-focused, discovery biology studies. And really what this is, underneath all this, is MuSpAn is allowing us to get closer to that spatial data than we've ever been before. So we're really able to interrogate it now, multiple different perspectives. And yeah, although I don't have time, for the sake of time, I won't really talk too much about this, but we're able then to use spatial analysis to translate between our imaging data and our AVMs, to infer better calibration of our models, better interpretable insights, and then make further predictions. So we're really pushing this at the moment inside the group. Like I say, way too much for us to talk about. The kind of package is out now. Please see the website if you want to know more. Please see the poster or come chat to me during the workshop. I'm really happy to talk about spatial analysis and modeling and all these wonderful things. And of course, this project was with Josh Bull and Helen Byrne and supported by CRUK. Cool, thank you.